Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest in exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
This is Motorhead Garage presented by DragonfireTools.com. Maybe you're a racer, maybe you like to go off-roading and you've wanted an accessory for your vehicle and you thought, man, I wish someone would make that. Here's the guy that makes that. This is Curtis with Archetype Racing. And Curtis, you started with your race car and designing parts for that, and that's evolved into the off-roading industry, including some accessories for this Bronco. And where did it all start for the Bronco?
Well, for us, it started with our BAM, Billet aluminum modular dash rail. So what this does is it takes your single 1/4 20 mount in your dash and converts it to all this real estate to mount your GoPros, your phones, navigation, all in a nice single sturdy unit.
And modular was the key word there because you took a piece of that and then you made it into this piece.
Correct, yeah. So this is our tap. So it takes the center mount of the BAM and converts it into a smaller, more commuter friendly for your phone or maybe a GoPro or a dash cam, nice, secure, and takes that single point and just expands it to something more flexible.
A little more of the everyday thing, and that's a huge seller I know for you as well. And this is a great looking piece here. This is called the Mosh. The modular O chute handle.
That's correct.
Yeah, and so this replaces the handle that comes with the Bronco.
Right.
I love the color. How many different colors can I get it in?
Gosh, we do about 8 or 9 different colors now, and we're rolling out Code Orange for the Raptor now. So most any color that accents the interior color of your Bronco, we'll produce it in.
And if I've got a unique color that I need you to match, can you do that for me?
Absolutely. Just email us with your paint code and we can get it done.
Cool. And how does this mount to the dash?
So you remove the kind of somewhat useless grab handle that's on your dash, and we will give you the 3/16 stainless mount bolts, and it'll mount onto this mount plate with a billet handle, and there you go. You've got a lot of area for 1/4 20 threaded locations for mount balls, flashlights, your navigation unit, microphone, all that.
Fantastic looking piece and a whole lot more useful.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good. And then onto the shackles here. These are some really cool looking shackles. You know, generally shackles are not that glamorous, but these ones are.
They are. So we took your traditional shackle and reimagined it to something that you would find on a modern vehicle. So what we have here is 7075 aerospace billet aluminum and a 3/16 stainless bolt. Both of those pieces are machined.
And I like here you have a little message for anybody who's rescuing you, something they've already figured out you sent it too hard.
Sent it too hard.
Love it. Let's talk about the materials. You touched on that. What kind of materials are you using for all your pieces here?
So across the table here, we are using 6061 billet aluminum. There's 7075 billet aluminum, the 3/16 stainless steel bolts, and then 3/16 stainless is what we go to for all of our mounting hardware.
And where's everything made?
Everything's machined in-house in Silverdale, Washington.
Very cool. And you're a veteran yourself.
Veteran, yeah. This is a veteran-owned company, family managed. We do employ several veterans at our shop to machine these parts.
And Curtis has an engineering background as well as that military background, so you can see the tolerances on this. You know, we're talking thousands on something like this. This is, by the way, the Magnum Step for the side of the Bronco here.
That's correct.
And we just saw it. If you push that together, that's for the 2-door. If you want to add to the 4-door here, of course, it's got a great design for it. It just goes together. A few bolts underneath, and then how does that actually install on the vehicle?
So we use these 7075 billet clamps, so they'll clamp onto your factory rock slider.
Which means there's no drilling.
No drilling.
Precious new Bronco.
Correct. So it basically transforms your rock slider that you rarely use, and now you're all set for school pickup, grocery runs. I mean, the step you use 7 days a week.
What if I want it higher?
Well, Dave, you can remove the 4 button head screws and reinstall your Magnum stirrup on the upper hole, and it's higher.
Another great looking piece over there, the stirrup there. How does it work?
So this is another 6061 billet piece, just a smaller version of the Magnum. Uses the same clamps, clamp-on design.
Easy enough. You can have one for each door and an easy way to hop up into the vehicle there.
Yes.
And I know you have more of these steps coming down the line here. What's new?
We have the Magnum and the stirrup going to be available for the Gladiator, the JK, and the JL Wrangler very soon.
Jeep folks will love that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just off-roading. As I mentioned, you also design parts for racing and for streeting and some other things like that. So what other kind of parts can we find in your catalog?
Gosh, if you have a GT350 or GT500, we produce wings, front splitters, side splitters, canards, typical race car parts for those cars.
and not just billet aluminum either.
Correct. Yeah, those are billet aluminum and carbon fiber.
Archetype Racing is a veteran-owned business and a family-run business, and they make the highest quality accessories for your vehicle. Find them at archetyperacing.com. And find more Motorhead Garage presented by Dragonfire Tools.com right after this.